Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Gentle Flow with Tiffany and Spirit Tribe Studio. Happy Saturday, happy Saturday. Okay, here we are. Go ahead and I always sit on my blanket, but I'm also using a yoga pillow today to sit up just a little bit higher so that I'm nice and comfortable and I feel like my spine is nice and long. Maybe a firm pillow if you need it, that works as well. And positioning my feet into a comfortable position where I know that they'll be happy for a little while. Your beautiful yoga mat if you have your mat out, your cup of tea or coffee, your water, and most of all, you here to do this class. Okay, so if you're all set, we're going to go ahead and get started in our nice, comfortable seated position. This beautiful, chilly morning. Oh, I love the weather. Love it, love it, love it. And again, sitting up nice and tall. Your core is strong. Hands resting upon your knees. Shoulders relaxed. Neck is long. And just start to focus, inhaling and exhaling. Just maintaining this beautiful, clear head, clear space position. Again, focusing on the breath. Focusing on you. It's your morning, it's your practice. And maybe now that you got your breath in check, kind of doing a little bit of a body scan, noticing where you might feel stiffness or soreness from your wonderful night's sleep. Is it on your hips? Is it on your lower back? Is it up in your shoulders? Is it in your neck area? And just slowly start to sit and move your body and notice what feels tight and what doesn't feel tight, where it feels a little stiff and where it doesn't feel a little stiff. And I'm just twisting a bit from side to side to see how that feels, see how my hips feel. And I'm still focusing on my breath. And now I've done my body scan. And bringing your hands up to heart center and holding here for a moment, creating your intention for this practice. Whether it's to feel better, to get through it, to have a beautiful Saturday, Whatever your intention may be, just to be grateful that you are here and able to show up on your mat. And bringing your thumbs up between your third eye, or between your eyebrows, excuse me, to your third eye, or the space between your brows. And just take a nice deep inhale through the nose and release with a sigh or an audible ah. Again, another inhale. Again. And now tilting your head straight, opening your eyes and lifting your arms straight up, watching them go up. On the inhale and on the exhale, bringing them back down to the third eye center and bowing your head. Inhale up. A few more times. And last one. And releasing from that third eye, go ahead and open up your eyes and just bringing your hands right up to the top of your shoulders here. And slowly, let's just start to rotate our shoulders back. Oh, okay, actually, we're drawing circles with our elbows. Let me be correct here. And now let's go in the opposite direction. Gentle movement, waking our body up. Hands down and just shoulders up and shoulders down. Shoulders up and down and up and down. Now let's go ahead. I'm going to take this arm and just place my fingertips on the center of my back. And I just want to reach up and just gently pull back on my elbow. I have a little shoulder tightness. So that feels really good. Bring it down and give it a little twist. Opposite side. Fingertips, the center, right below. My shoulder blades are right in there. And bring it back down. Getting a little bit of twist going on here. Oh, right hand to left knee. And the left hand just directly behind me, and I'm just going to inhale, and on the exhale, twist. And coming back over, opposite side, and twist. And coming back to center. And go ahead and extend your wings out. Inhale and exhale here. And close. And then turn the palms facing out and open. And rotate the palms and close them back together. and open. Close them back up. A few more times. Spread those ocean waves. Bring it back together. And bring them back down. Let's just go ahead and stretch your legs out wide. Okay, and we're just going to go from side to side for a little bit. And I'm going to use one of my blocks that's close by. So I'm going to inhale my hands all the way up and over. And on the exhale, I'm going to bring my left hand or elbow down to my block and just stretch over to the left. And release, opposite side. Inhale, my hands up. Exhale, bringing that right arm down and stretching that left arm over. And release, come back up. Bringing those knees up, closing them, okay? Go ahead and wrap your arms around your shins and just give yourself a great big hug. Nice and tall. And now bringing chin to chest and head all the way back. Again, chin to chest and all the way back. Excuse me. Oh. Last one. Left ear, left shoulder, back up, and right ear, right shoulder. And back up. And before we make our way onto a tabletop, let's go ahead and stretch out our wrists a little bit. Palms come straight out. I'm facing you. Take the right hand and I'm gently just going to pull back up my fingers here. Just gently. Thumb, pointer, middle, ring, and pinky. And then I'm going to push down and pull back up. And push down. And opposite side. I'm just gently stretching my fingers out. Thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. And pull down. And again. And pull down. And just rotate them a few times around. Ooh, I hear some snap, crackle, pops. Okay, I'm going to roll over, making our way onto our tabletop position. And for this position, I always use my blanket under my knees. Always, always, always. So I just have it folded in half right here. That works for me. Okay? And gently coming into a beautiful tabletop position, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Tops of your feet are flat right now, but go ahead and curl those toes under and just gently push back. Stretching out the toes the way we stretched out the fingers. And making your way back up. Go ahead and extend that right leg out, fingertips pointed, and just give it a nice stretch back. Sinking down into that left hip. And bring it back up. Opposite side. And my toes are just sliding across the floor. And bringing it back up. And go ahead and making your way and doing some beautiful cat-cows here as we adjust our clothing, of course. Okay, we inhale, look up. And on the exhale, curl our spine under. And inhale up. And curl under. Inhale up. Few more. And last one. And slowly now taking that right foot, and extend it all the way back. Okay, so it's a straight line behind you, and you're just going to curl that leg up, sole of your foot facing the ceiling, and just hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale, push up a little farther. And on the exhale, bring your knee to your nose. And again. And knee to nose. And last one. And bring it back down. And slowly moving on to the other side. Extend that left leg all the way out. And then put a nice bend in it. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale all the way up. And exhale, knee to nose. Again, all the way up. And exhale, knee to nose. All the way back up. And exhale. 2 more. And last one. And bring it back down. Go ahead and bring your big toes together, separating your knees, and just gently sink back. Let your hips sink all the way back, coming into a child's pose, excuse me. And slowly start to make your way back up. Coming back up, extending those arms all the way out in front of you as you come up onto your knees here. And just give yourself a nice stretch here. I'm going to curl my toes under and get a nice toe stretch here. Walking my fingertips over to the right, sinking down into that left hip. And now walking them back all the way over to the left. And release. Coming back up, making my way, pushing back into a beautiful downward facing dog. Lifting those hips up to the sky and pedaling it out. And you'll notice this one's going to feel a little bit tighter. It's our first one. And slowly walking your hands back to meet your feet. Putting a nice bend into your knees, grabbing opposite elbows and just letting your head hang heavy, swaying from side to side. Inhaling and exhaling. And slowly, slowly, one vertebra at a time, you're going to gently roll your spine up, with your head being the last thing to come up. Now just making your way, coming into your beautiful mountain pose for a moment, rooting yourself through the feet, grounding. Lift your toes up, plant them back down, and just feel yourself connect to your yoga mat. As you're connecting, shoulders come up and back down, hands down by your side, core strong, tailbone in. All these verbal cues to be in a mountain pose. And we're just going to do some gentle warriors here. We're going to do a gentle warrior A, a gentle warrior B, and a gentle triangle. Nothing too strenuous, okay? So the first part we're going to do is we're just going to inhale our hands all the way up, and we're going to exhale, bringing our hands down to heart center. We're going to heat our body up, doing that a few more times. Inhale. Again, inhale. Two more. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. And release. Okay, go ahead and take a wide step forward with this left leg. Back foot is about 45-degree angle. And just put a nice little soft bend. Nothing too strenuous here. Hands on your hips, just a nice bend in that front knee. Okay, we're not sinking too much here. We don't want to dump into our hips too much, so we're just holding here. Inhale those hands up to the sky. And exhale, gently give it a nice sweep back. And again, inhale up. And another nice sweep back. And we're going to do one more. Inhale up. And from here, let's just open up into warrior two. So our hands are coming out into a T. We're looking over those front fingertips. Nice and strong shoulders. On the next inhale, we're going to exhale, of course. Inhale, lean forward, flip that palm and reverse. And exhale, coming back, straighten that front knee, coming into a triangle pose. Oh, shoulder. And reverse this triangle. And again, coming into one more triangle. And reverse. Slow movements here. And bringing both hands onto your hips, and now point your toes. Wide angle. Okay, so now we're in a wide stance, facing forward. And just gently bring your hands to your hips, put a nice little bend into your knee, and slowly fold forward. Releasing the hands, bring them down to the floor. And just hold here for just a few breaths. And inhale halfway up. Exhale, forward fold again. And now inhale all the way up. Now we're going to change the direction of our feet to the back of our mat. Okay, we're turning that right foot, putting a nice little bend into it. And our first one, coming into warrior one. Okay, nice little bend, hands on your hips. Inhale those hands up nice and slow, gentle movements. Exhale, just sweep them back slowly. Inhale back up nice and slow. Exhale back. Last one, inhale all the way up. On this exhale here, you're going to open it up into your T. Okay, coming in to your warrior two, looking over those front fingertips. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, flip that palm and reverse. On the next one, straighten that front leg and you're going to come down into your triangle pose. Inhale, reverse. Come down one more time into your triangle pose. Inhale back up. Exhale, bringing your hands to your hips. Go ahead and rotate those feet. Again, facing forward. Hands on your hips right here, fingers pointing down. Take a nice breath and just give yourself a beautiful little back bend. And release. Let's see if we can get one more flow on each side, okay? So I'm going to just position my block up here. Turning this way. Bend into that front knee. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Gentle warrior 1. Not too much bend into that front knee, okay? Everything is gentle here. And stable. Balance. Open it up into your T, looking out over those front fingertips. Inhale and exhale. On the next one, inhale, reach. Flip the palm and reverse. Straighten that front leg, coming back out into your triangle pose. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, coming back into your triangle pose, moving slow and methodically. And inhale, reverse, coming back up. Exhale, bringing your hands to your hips, rotating your toes forward. Let's do a little goddess while we're here as we go into our other side. Okay, toes pointing a little bit out, nice bend in your knees. Cactus arms, hold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, straighten the whole body. Exhale, bend back into it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend back into it. And one more. Inhale up. And exhale back into it. Bringing your hands down, straighten your legs, opposite side. Okay? Bend into it. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, gentle sweep back. Inhale, up. Exhale, beautiful, gentle sweep back. Open it up into that beautiful T. Flip that palm, reverse. Straighten that front leg, coming into a triangle pose. I'm using my block here. Reverse. Back into triangle. And last reverse. Hands to hips, pointing those toes back. And slowly just heel toe your feet together, bringing them about 2 fists apart, making your way again into your beautiful mountain pose. Closing your eyes, let's take a few deep cleansing breaths here. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Release with a sigh. Again, deep inhale. And we'll start off with a little bit of balancing before we make our way onto our tree pose. Okay? So go ahead and start here. We're just going to gently bring our right leg up, bent at the knee, hands on your hips, and just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it back down. Opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back down. Shake out your hips. Morning movement. Come on. Moving and grooving before you go into your tree. Remember that tree can be right here, can be up your calf, or it can be all the way up top. And depending on how slippery my yoga pants are, that will tell you which tree I'm doing today. Let's see. So I think I'm just going to come into my calf area. My hands are on my hips. I'm finding my drishti gaze, my drishti spot, which is a spot that's going to take me away and help me just focus on what I need to focus on in this moment. And release that foot down. Go ahead and shake out the left foot. Give it a rest. And we'll go on to the opposite side. Okay, I am doing calf tree. And release, shaking that foot out. Balance is extremely important. As we get older, we need to maintain our balance. We need a work-life balance, we need a home-life balance, and we need balance in our physical realm. So definitely, if I could recommend one thing, is to try to do some sort of balancing pose every day to maintain your balance. Don't want to lose your agility, okay? We're going to slowly start to make our way on back down, okay? So I'm just stepping farther from side to side, and I'm gently swaying from side to side, and I'm going to sway all the way down. Okay, and just squatting from side to side. If this is too much on your hips, by all means do not do it. And gently making my way into a nice seated position. Okay. I'm coming sideways to you live. Okay, enough with the corny jokes. If you join me on Monday evening, we're going to try to do it from outside again. And we'll call it Beautiful View Yoga. Okay? Bringing the fleshy parts out from underneath. Sitting up nice and strong. Hands come by your side. Staff position. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful downward facing dog from Buddha. The Wonder Dog. And release. Slowly inhale those arms all the way up to the sky. And on your exhale, you're going to forward fold over your legs, grabbing your big toes with your pinky fingers. Making your way down. And slowly release there, and just gently bringing the soles of your feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana, sitting up into a nice beautiful butterfly pose, opening up the soles of your feet like a book. Sit up nice and tall and gently forward fold. And release, slowly walking back up. Go ahead and close your legs and gently just bring them into a nice windshield wiper position. And now extending those legs out in front. Bring the right sole of your foot to the inside of your left thigh, okay? So it automatically points me in this direction. I'm going to inhale my hands up, and I'm going to turn to face my left foot, and I'm going to fold over my left leg. Do I have any chatties with me? Is anybody chatting? Is anybody out there? Nope, I don't see anybody. Kidding, I can't see you guys. And release, opposite leg. Inhale those arms up. Give yourself a twist and forward fold. And release, come back up. Gently making your way onto your back. Let's do a little bit of twisting, extending those arms out in front of you. Just scooch, into a T pose, not in front of you. Scoot your hips a little over to the right and let the knees drop to the left, looking over that right shoulder. Give yourself a beautiful twist here. We're going to hold for about 10 breaths. And bringing those knees back up. Scooting the hips a little over to the left, letting those knees fall over to the right, and looking over to your left. And bringing those legs back up. Go ahead and take one last good morning stretch. Extend those arms all the way up overhead. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Release with a sigh. And allowing yourself to take a 5 to 10 minute Shavasana here. Bringing yourself into your final resting pose. Thank you for joining me this morning for Gentle Flow. Allowing your feet to gently fall open. Your palms can face up if you are ready to receive any abundance, or you can turn them down to ground yourself. Whatever you feel that you are needing today that aligns with your intention. Deep inhale through the nose and cleanse it with a sigh. Letting your eyes get heavy. Letting your breath become deeper and deeper. And allowing your mind to drift off and sink into a beautiful, beautiful place on this wonderful Saturday. Namaste.